I tell you what, y'all, the more that you learn about the world, the more you learn that things that seem very distinct, very different, like two cultures, they may seem very different, yet they may have some things in common. And it could be something as simple as what I'm about to share. So when people that live in the U.S., they go to visit their home country, people that aren't originally from the U.S., but they live here. When they go to visit their home country, if they have relatives that live in this country, then it's not unusual for those relatives to be like, hey, could you get me this? Could you get me that? It could be food. It could be some sort of ingredient. It could be medicine. And so, you know, it's not unusual to go and ask your relatives before you go back to your home country, hey, those that are living in the U.S. or wherever they live, hey, is there something that you need? Is there something that you want? Let me know, because I'm going on this day. And so they'll go visit their home country, and then they'll bring the stuff back. So they'll kind of stock up. Now, the interesting parallel that I came across was I found that when I was living up north, when I wanted to get my favorite brand of mayonnaise, which is Duke's mayonnaise, it was nowhere to be found. I would hunt around, look all over, never really seemed to come across it. Sometimes, occasionally, I would come across it, and then I remember one place they had it, and then they stopped carrying it. And so it's just like a constant hunt trying to get all your ingredients that you're usually used to. But what this means is that, like the person who's from another country and they're living in the US, when they go abroad, when I would go back to the South to visit, I would stock up on things like Duke's mayonnaise, and I would bring them back for myself and for others that are from the South, living where I was living. Likewise, when I go visit people that live up north now, for example, that are from the South, I'll ask them, hey, is there anything that you want? Is there anything that you need? Do you want some Duke's mayonnaise or something else? And so it's just very interesting to me how similar, as I said, people from different cultures can be experiencing and living their lives. They're not necessarily wanting the same things, but they are kind of, maybe it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of like they're rhyming, you know? It's like they say, like, history doesn't repeat itself, it rhymes. It really makes me think of that. So there's just kind of this rhyming going on where people are essentially doing the same things, maybe not necessarily for the exact same ingredients, you know, acquiring them from the same locations, but they are effectively doing the same thing, despite dealing with looking for things in one's own country versus looking at things from one's home country, right? Because if you're living in the South, you're living in the North and you're from the South, you can't find everything up in the North that you would be used to from here in the South. Grits is another good example. Now, grits is a lot easier to find, but if you got some sort of artisanal brand of grits, or if you've got some like corn flour or something like that you use like for making biscuits, then you may find that you're going to have to hunt around, or you're not going to be able to find it all, and you're going to have to either buy it online, which is something that you can do now, you couldn't do back when I lived up north initially. And so things have become a lot more convenient in some ways, but that doesn't mean that you may have to pay a premium for that sort of stuff. So anyways, just something very interesting that you learn when you learn about other cultures and other languages. So y'all stay, I want y'all to kind of keep an open mind, keep learning, and I will see y'all next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.